Title: The 300 Miles Per Hour Club is no longer exclusive hook. For decades, car nuts have whispered about the 300 Mile Per Hour Club. It was a mythical society of speed, a speed reserved for jets and land speed specialists, not something you could actually own and drive on the road. For years, that myth held true. No production car could ever hope to join. But then, one car did the impossible, and in doing so, it kicked the door wide open. The race today isn't about joining the 300 Miles Per Hour Club. It's about conquering it. Intro: the hypercar world is defined by a relentless, almost insane pursuit of more power, more speed, more mind-bending innovation. For the longest time, 300 miles per hour was the automotive Everest. Then, on a summer day in 2019, legendary test driver Andy Wallace strapped into a prototype Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus and didn't just break the myth, he obliterated it, hitting a verified 304.77 miles per hour. The barrier was gone. That single run changed everything. It proved a road legal car, complete with air conditioning and leather seats, could slice through the air at speeds that are hard to wrap your head around. But in the world of ultimate performance, a record is just a target, and the contenders that have lined up since are some of the most powerful and technologically advanced machines ever built. We're talking about the Swedish precision of the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute and the raw, unapologetic American muscle of the Hennessy Venom F5. These aren't just cars. They are declarations of war on the laws of physics. And now, a new and unexpected challenger has stormed the ring from the east, an all-electric titan from China, the Yangwang U9. The summit is getting crowded, and the battle for the top is just getting started. Section 1. The anatomy of a 300 mile per hour car. Unholy power. So, what does it take to build a car that can outrun a tornado? Well, the first ingredient is a truly unholy amount of power. We're talking about engines that are masterpieces of violent engineering. Take the Hennessy Venom F5. John Hennessy, a man obsessed with American horsepower, created a 6.6-liter twin-turbo V8 he nicknamed Fury. And it absolutely lives up to the name. This beast, built from the ground up, produces a seismic 1,817 horsepower. To put that in perspective, that's more power than 4 Porsche 911 turbos combined, all in a car that weighs less than 3,000 pounds dry. Hennessy's philosophy is pure, unadulterated combustion chaos. Then you have the Swedish approach. Christian von Koenigsegg is a man who treats physics like a personal challenge. His weapon of choice, the Jesko Absolute, is powered by a 5.1-liter twin-turbo V8 that unleashes 1,600 horsepower on the 85 battlefield. But with Koenigsegg, the numbers are only half the story. The engine is insanely lightweight and revs to a blistering 8,500 revolutions per minute, delivering power with ferocity that's both terrifying and beautiful. But the latest disruption comes from a completely different philosophy. The Yangwang U9 Extreme has no pistons or turbos. It has 4 electric motors that are claimed to produce an unbelievable 3,000 horsepower. This is a new breed of Predator, using a cutting-edge 1,200-volt electrical architecture to deliver instantaneous, brutal, and silent acceleration. Section 2. Slicing through a wall of air. Making over 1,500 horsepower is one thing. Actually being able to use it is another. At 300 miles per hour, the air you're driving through might as well be a brick wall. Aerodynamic drag becomes the single greatest enemy in the quest for speed. Every car in this club has to be a master of airflow. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, the car that started it all, features a long-tail design. That stretched out rear end allows air to cling to the body for longer, dramatically reducing the drag that tries to hold the car back. It's designed to be as slippery as a bar of soap, a principle that Koenigsegg has taken to the absolute extreme. The Jesko Absolute is the lowest drag car Koenigsegg has ever built, with a drag coefficient of just 0.279. To get there, they ditched the huge rear wings and its track-focused silhouette, and added 2 fighter jet-inspired fins for stability. Christian von Koenigsegg says that every single surface on the Absolute has been obsessively shaped to cut through the air with the least possible resistance. Hennessy took a similar, yet distinct, path to the Venom F5. Its teardrop shape is pure function over form, a smooth body designed to manage airflow for one purpose and one purpose only: top speed. It's not just about being slippery. It's about being so stable that the car doesn't try to take flight when it hits its goal. Section 3. The human element. Visionaries of speed. These cars aren't born from committees. They are the singular visions of brilliant, obsessive individuals. Christian von Koenigsegg is a meticulous scientist. He has spent his life pioneering technologies that the rest of the industry said were impossible. From the very first car he built in a wooden barn to the Jesko Absolute, his journey has been a methodical, physics-driven quest for perfection. His company develops almost everything in-house, from the engine to the game-changing light-speed transmission. In the other corner is John Hennessy, the American maverick. Hennessy Performance has been tuning cars to insane power levels for decades, but the Venom F5 is his legacy, a car built from scratch to prove that an American manufacturer can stand at the very pinnacle of the car world. His approach is rooted in the hot rodding tradition of no replacement for displacement, or in his case, boost. And now, a new force emerges with BYD's Yangwang. This effort represents a national ambition, a statement from a Chinese automaker that they are not just here to compete on sales volume, but to dominate at the highest echelons of performance and technology. Section 4. The unsung heroes. Gears and weight. Power and aerodynamics get the headlines, but two other factors are absolutely critical: the transmission and the weight. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute has what is arguably the most advanced gearbox on the planet, the light-speed transmission, or LST. It's a 9-speed multi-clutch system that allows for instantaneous gear changes, not just in next gear, but at any gear. Think about that. Going from 7 to 4 doesn't require shifting down through 6th and 5th. The transmission's brain selects the perfect gear for maximum power and engages it almost instantly. That's a massive advantage when you're trying to reach a stratospheric top speed. Weight is the other great enemy of performance. Every car in this fight uses carbon fiber for its chassis and body. The Hennessy Venom F5's carbon monocoque weighs a mere 190 pounds. The Jesko Absolute has a curb weight of just over 3,000 pounds, around 1,390 kilograms, which is shockingly light for a car with such a massive engine. This fanatical devotion to shedding pounds means the engines have less mass to haul, allowing for the mind-bending acceleration needed to punch through that wall of air. Section 5. The state of the race. So, where do things stand in late 2025? The 300 miles per hour club is officially open for business, but the guest list is still complicated. Bugatti was the first through the door with its certified 304.77 miles per hour run in 2019. But there's a catch. For an official world record, a car has to make the run in 2 directions, and Bugatti only ran in 1. So, while they proved it could be done, they left the official record door open. This brings us to the challengers. The SSC Tuatara, another American hypercar, made headlines with a controversial 331 miles per hour claim. That run was later disputed. But the car did go on to set a verified two-way average of 282.9 miles per hour, incredibly fast, but just shy of the magic number. The Hennessy Venom F5 is getting closer. It has been tested at over 270 miles per hour, and John Hennessy says their goal is over 311 miles per hour, though an official, final top speed run hasn't been completed yet. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute remains a great mystery. On paper, it's the king in waiting, with computer simulations suggesting a top speed of over 310 miles per hour, and some theoretical numbers climbing as high as 330 miles per hour. Koenigsegg says they are waiting for the perfect, safe location to let the car off its leash and prove what it can really do. And then there's the new Titan, the Yangwang U9 Extreme. In September 2025, It reportedly set a top speed of 308 miles per hour for 196 kilometers per hour in Germany. While this has made waves, the automotive world is still waiting for it to be confirmed by an official record-keeping body, as it was also a one-directional run. Conclusion: at 300 miles per hour, you are covering the length of a football field every single second. The tires are spinning over 4,000 times a minute, and the forces trying to tear the car apart are monumental. For decades, this was pure fantasy. But the fantasy is now a reality. Thanks to Bugatti's gutsy run, the engineering genius of Koenigsegg, the raw ambition of Hennessy, and the shocking arrival of Yangwang, the 300 miles per hour barrier has been psychologically shattered. The club is no longer an impossible dream. It's a battlefield. The question is no longer if a car can hit 300, but how far beyond it can they go? 310? 330? The age of the 300 miles per hour hypercar is here, and the war for the crown of speed has only just begun. CTA, the Swedish scientist, the American brawler, or the silent electric assassin from China, who do you think will ultimately hold the undisputed title for the fastest production car on Earth? Let us know your pick and why in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this dive into the world of impossible speeds, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell.